Yo, what's good? Merry Christmas, Merry Crimmy. Getting ready for 2017. Moving to Las Vegas. Here we go. We're gonna go with the Savages, with the pros. You know how we do. Okay. Anyways, don't want to make it too long of a video. I'm reading this right now. Creative Mind is Success by Ernest Holmes. I read a couple of his other books. Hold on a second. Okay, so I've read a couple of his other books. One was The Science of Mind. One was this thing called You. He's a great writer. I think it was really like writing and coming out with books in like the 40s and 50s, and he was doing seminars and whatnot. But metaphysics, what's beyond the five senses, sight, smelling, hearing, touch, beyond the senses, but everybody knows it's there. There's plenty of names for it. Just describing those realms of prayer, those realms of, worship and thought, and the metaphysical realm. It even said in spirituality, it's trying to, what metaphysics is trying to do, even though it could be considered a certain science, is trying to map out this spirituality, which I don't think that there's any problem with. I don't think God has any problem with that, because we're able to do this, you know what I mean? So as long as it's righteous, then it's fine, But anyways, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I just wanted to read a little bit of it to you. Okay, so, Creative Mind is Success. This chapter I'm reading is called Causes and Conditions. Okay, so what we need to do is to reverse the process of our thinking and to see to it that we think only positive, constructive thoughts. A calm determination to think just what we want to think, regardless of the conditions, will do much to put use on the highway to a greater realization of life. Of course we will fall. Of course the road is not easy. But we will be growing. Daily we will be giving to the creative mind a newer and greater concept to be worked out into the life around us. Daily we will be overcoming some negative tendency. Daily. We must stick to it until we gain the mastery of all our thought, and in that day we will rise and never to fall again. We must be good-natured with ourselves, never becoming discouraged or giving up until we overcome. Feel that you are always backed by an omnipotent power and a kind father of love. And the way will become easier. So that's just a little bit of it. It's just like, it talks about the mind just being this reflective, tool or mirror, is what it seems like. Like in some of these societies, when people come of age, they go, with the elders, they go with they get their rite of passage, is what I'm saying. It's like, and they take these entheogens and then they put a mirror in front of them, and then they see not only what they see in the mirror, but what is manifesting and what's becoming, because it's a constant thing. It's an ever-changing thing. It never stops. It never stops moving. Life doesn't. Life will always go on forever and ever. It always has and it always will. And so that's powerful. And once you can align yourself with this, it's not saying that you are the creator, but you just align yourself with the creator's power, the power of God, of all. And that's a loving, that's really powerful. It's loving, and all things are become possible. I think a lot of people are trapped by fear, and a lot of people are trapped by fear of their past, that their past makes them, they don't even realize that they're like they've now like they're enchained, by this conditioning of the society around them. They're gonna laugh at certain jokes, they're gonna act a certain type of way, they don't even realize how conditioned we are, as a people. And with that being said, because we're so able to know all the new lyrics of the new rap song, because we're able to, just like, manifest whatever we want, we should choose to manifest beautiful things and good things, whole things, righteous things, and righteous ways of life for ourselves and those around us, you know what I mean? It's like my godson, I'm never going to be limited to him. If he says he's going to be the greatest rap star, and he's going to be an astronaut, and he's going to be better than Michael Jordan, and he's going to be better than Michael Jackson, he's going to be the greatest thing to ever walk the earth, I'm gonna agree with him. Like that's just how this is. That's just how this is. It's gotten to the point now, and I don't want to make this too long, but it is a perfect law. You get what you give. That's it. You get what you give. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't so much matter about the past. If there's things that you need to, make amends for, you make amends for them, and then you move on. But you build for a future through today. It's just everything that comes to your head. It's like, sure, it's a bad thought might enter, might enter my mind. Then this is where we train. This is where we train it. To forgive. Like no. You don't have to be upset at yourself for thinking negatively, and to have these tendencies, because again, you might have conditioned them. You're in your environment. All the things might have just conditioned this way of thinking for you. So you don't want to get hung up on that, because you'd be upset that you even thought about something the wrong way. So that's you don't want to go about that way. It's better to be whole in your thinking, and not in one in your thinking where it's like, okay, I'm about to go work out, and I'm about to go get stronger. I'm about to go get stronger and faster. Like I'm gonna read this whole book. I'm gonna read this whole book. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? It has to be direct things. I'm waking up, I'm going to work, I'm gonna kill shit. Like, I'm gonna make so much money, I'm gonna take every single table, and I'm gonna kill shit today. That's what I'm gonna do. And it doesn't have, it's like, this is just the affirmation process that's going on in my head. It's like, it's just constant, it's just constant. If ever you do feel like stuck in a rut, of like a mental rut, like, damn, like I keep trying to think positively, but for some reason I just keep falling back into this depression or something, you need to get up, you need to go work out, and you need to eat better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mind, body, spirit, everything is connected though. You know what I'm saying? Like, although we talk about them separately, they're not really separate. They connect, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, all these feelings of dis-ease and uncomfort and things like that. It's like, all these feelings, they come from the root, which is the mind, which is the same mind that heals. This is the same mind that can overcome and succeed through struggle. So, love you guys. 2017 is gonna be huge. Merry Christmas.